What is up, guys? BT back here with another commentary. Today we have a request. You know, I listen to you guys and we have a request today. We have the Bose QC35s in the matte black. Now, I've wanted the QC25s for a very long time, and I didn't get them because, like I said before, once you go wireless, you don't go back. I mean, come on. You know, so first we're going to start with the comfort. I mean, these are the QuietComforts. So, you know, we're going to have to talk about the comfort. Now, they have these nice little leather cups here. And I really like them. I use them for, I mean, some of you may get on me, but I use them for working out. You know, I was one of those people in the gym because I wanted to test out the noise canceling capabilities. So I tested these out, and I never got any ear fatigue. I never got tired. I almost forgot that they were there sometimes. They're very lightweight for what they pack into this package. So I'm really impressed with that. There, it has this leather on the top. It has cloth on the bottom, which is really nice. It feels very premium. It feels like it's very good. And we can also talk about the durability. Now these stretch out a whole lot. So I really like that feature on these. So if you're traveling and let's say you're sleeping, right? You're sleeping. This is me sleeping on a plane. If I was sleeping on a plane, right, and I roll over or whatever, you don't want them to break. You know, they have that flexibility where they're not going to break on you. So that's a very good feature to have for travel. You know, if you want to throw these into your bag real quick, you know, sometimes when you're at the airport and you just want to throw something in the bag, you know, going through TSA is such a pain. So throwing these in your bag, whatever, that's gonna you're gonna have a little bit of peace of mind, whereas you wouldn't with some other contenders for the noise canceling over ear. Now, with that being said, let's talk about why you get these. You get these for the active noise cancellation, right? And the way it works is it doesn't work in the sense that you're gonna feel like you're in a sound booth or whatever, like you can't hear the rest of the world. You're gonna hear voices, you're gonna hear babies crying, you're gonna hear loud sharp noises, you're gonna hear all that. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because these, they have a little mic here which gathers sound frequencies from the outside world, and it then projects the opposite frequency into your ears, so it blocks it out, so it cancels it out. So you got the outside and you got the inside coming together, and they meet and they cancel, right? So that's how it goes. So it has to be a consistent sound. That's why these work so well on the airplane. It has to be like, right? You're gonna hear this at the beginning, maybe the first 5 snaps, then after a while it's gonna slowly disappear because these headphones will know what to listen for. So that's why when you're on a plane, you know, when you hear the engine roaring, it's the same amount of noise frequency that's coming through, so it can easily block that out. It's easily going to block that out. But when you catch it off guard, when there's something that maybe a baby crying out of nowhere, right, you're going to hear it at first and then it'll go away, right? When you hear like a sharp noise, or maybe waste dropping in the gym, or when you hear a flight attendant bump a cart into your chair, you're going to hear it. You know, you're going to hear all that because it's not ready for that. It's not already putting out that other frequency to block that out for you. All right? So don't get these to try to think that you're going to block out all noise. Don't come back to the comments like, BT, you told me. You lied and told me that these block out all sounds and everything, and I felt like I was in a sound booth about to record a record. No, it's not happening. Okay, so next up, let's talk about the sound. Now, this is where Bose gets one over, and I read Amazon comments. I do a lot of research on all headphones that I do reviews on. I go and look at what people are saying about them, and I test it for myself, and I gather as much information I can to compile it into this review. Even customers, because I mean, we're the ones that are using these products, right? So that's what's most important: outside world usage. All right. So what I found is, I found a lot of people saying, "Oh, these are just noise canceling headphones." Right? They're active noise canceling headphones. That's what you're paying $350 for. Well, I counter that and say, why can't they have amazing soundstage, amazing, you know, just amazing sound that would put these over the top? You're telling me for our hard-earned $350, you cannot put in some soundstage into these, some, more better quality, right? I understand that the active noise cancellation is good, but from what I've read, it's the same one that's in the QC25. So what did they use all that money from the QC25 for? If not to research and put better technology year after year into their products. We deserve that, They're a big company. We're spending our hard-earned money. So they have to be making a huge profit on these. All they did was put a receiver into the QC25s. Bingo. We pay $100 more. I guarantee you they're making a huge profit off that. And I'm going to keep it real with you because that's what's happening, And I want to tell you guys by comparison. This is what I use for my Mac. I use the Sennheiser 598s, and they have amazing soundstage. They're a little lacking on the bass, but they're a good neutral headphone. I can hear all the instruments. I love just putting these on and just sitting back and relaxing, right? So why can't, if Sennheiser can put in $150 headphones now, I think they could put $150 headphones, soundstage that's amazing, and Bose $350 puts in okay sound. Why can't they just do a Dragon Ball Z fusion and just fusion? Bring the best of both worlds together and make something that's untouchable. It literally, if they did that, these would be untouchable, but they're touchable because of that reason. And I think the sound quality is okay, and I think if you're not going to be traveling, if you're not going to be, on road trips or whatever, and you don't have another pair of active noise canceling headphones, be my guest, get these. But my thing is, why not just get a cheaper pair of active noise canceling headphones that have just the same amount of sound? And I'm gonna do a comparison really soon on that, so be on the lookout for that. Okay, so getting more into the sound, these sound good, but they're not great. And I feel like they used the Bose name, they used the active noise canceling as a front to make us pay more money, and we have to be okay with it. Oh, they have all this technology for the noise canceling in here, so alright, I guess the consumers will just buy this up, and when the sound quality is just okay, they'll say exactly that. It's just okay, but the active noise canceling. Well, I can tell you that if you use an in-ear, if you use with a Comply Tips, or if you use anything, Bluetooth, whatever, you can get as much isolation as these, alright? And you can block out voices too. I can't hear shit when I have in-ear headphones in. I think that your money could be put towards other things. I mean, if you have the money and you travel a lot and you're on a plane a lot, by all means get these. I think they're worth it in that aspect. But the sound quality to price ratio, which these are headphones. I don't care, put aside the active noise canceling. These are headphones. These are made for sound. So that should be tied, if not the front runner for most important thing, at least tied for the active noise canceling these. You know what I mean? So that's my only complaint with these. Otherwise, I think they're a good headphone. They get loud. They have bass, which I do think they improved on a little bit. Bose has always been a little flat. I always describe their tone as in the middle. They don't want to offend anybody. They don't want to go too low. They don't want to go too high. They just like to sit in the middle so that they can please everybody, right? So that's how I feel about the sound, and these kind of continue with that. They did add a little bit of bass, and these do rumble a little bit, which I really do enjoy, and I really liked. But if you already have active noise canceling headphones, or you're going to be on a plane and you already have the QC25s, I think you're okay with keeping that $350 in your bank and using it for other things. If I had to rate them out of 10, I would take off 2 points probably for just the price alone. You know, if they brought down the price maybe 300, 250, I think that these would be a good value, but 350, I don't think so. Alright guys, well, thank you for tuning in, for checking out another review of mine. I hope you guys enjoyed this review and learned something. If you have, as always, if you have any questions, leave them down below. If you want to see a review, let me know and I will do a review on it to the best of my ability. So thank you guys again for watching, the support, the new subscribers. I love you guys. I will see you guys later.